All right, got the drone all set up. The sun's just about to dip below the mountain. So some of the first photos I'm gonna take are of these boats behind me. All right, we got the drone airborne. So one of the things I like to do is, let's go to the end because it looks like the light is fading. So since there's a repetitious pattern on all these boats, what I'll do is I will go as high as I can and tilt the camera straight down. Now what's cool here too is you see on top of all these boats, there's a lot of different colors. While I'm shooting these, I'm in JPEG plus RAW, and we will just do a sweeping video of all of these boats. This Mavic Mini 2 seems to be handling everything I throw at it pretty well, and it really, I don't feel like I'm flying a drone that's smaller than my other ones or less powerful, and that's in terms of the camera settings. I'm still shooting RAW, I'm still shooting 4K, but I'm carrying less weight, and that's the thing I love about the drone is that you get to kind of stay in one spot, and you send the drone out. Okay, so I am currently sending the drone back towards the dam because I want to test the panorama function in the app. And that's mainly what I want to focus on today. Let's shoot a vertical pano. Now I'm going to scoot up just a little bit. And with this vertical pano, you are going to stitch it yourself. We're going to start all the way up, leaving a third overlap. Going to tilt the camera, take another photo, tilt the camera, take another photo, tilt the camera, take another photo. And when you're doing a vertical panorama, it is always best to have more overlap as opposed to less. So as you're shooting photos, it is best to tilt the camera only a little bit each time you want to record an image. Ooh, see, and this is why I love flying. See, there's a bunch of tennis courts over here, which would make a really cool photo because of the repetitious pattern. So it's good to get variety. On these sports courts, I'm centering up these courts that have the light on. So at this lake, there's an island, and I want to show that it's an island by showing the water on the left, showing the water on the right, and the water underneath. I think that's a good opportunity to use wide angle pano mode. As you can see, it took photos up, middle, down, up, middle, down, up, middle, down, to create a 3-image panorama. And that's super, super wide. Now we are going to try the sphere mode. So we're gonna go into camera select, pano, sphere, and simply press start. Pull back the drone a little bit, and we will do a 180 panorama. So the 180 panorama shoots the left side of the image, or it goes from middle to the left, then it goes middle to the right, which is an interesting programming decision for the drone. But you can see it stitches a long and skinny image together to show the 180 degrees from left to right. So HDR is under photo and AEB. What AEB stands for is auto exposure bracketing. What that will do is it will shoot 3 images. One at the shutter speed that you have set, one overexposed by 1 stop, and one underexposed by 1 stop. So you have 3 stops of exposures for reference. And what that'll allow you to do is take areas that are highlighted from the underexposed image and parts that are in the shadows from the overexposed image and put those together. What that does is that creates a higher dynamic range. You can see more color as opposed to the sky being blown out in parts of the video, or the, say the lake right now that's in shadow being completely dark or black. I'll include a download link to the photos below, so if you want to see the final output resolutions of these images, you can do so. Also in the download link, I will put the raw photos as well. So if you're interested in getting a DJI Mavic Mini 2, you can look at the files, see what the output of this drone really looks like, and make a decision for yourself. I hope you enjoy this video. I enjoyed shooting it. I enjoy getting out and flying and shooting photos. So I've enjoyed myself. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. And what I like to say around here is never stop chasing your curiosity. I have always just stayed curious. I have always wondered things. I have always wanted to do things myself to understand how they work. And I hope you never stop chasing your curiosity.